Morning, this is Ben. I want to respond to this video by Amazing Atheist. It's called God Fails the Test. I'm not going to respond to everything. I'm just going to make a start at responding to everything. He threw a lot of stuff in there. First issue of, he's raising the issue. It seems dumb that Christians believe in this soul, and he says science just tells us about physical brains. And what's being ignored here is the problems with the idea that you are your brain. If you are your brain, then your choices are based on a state of what is, a state of where the chemicals are, what motion they have, and what chemical properties they have. You don't actually have freedom to choose A or B. What is will determine what will be. There's no, well, maybe this will be or maybe that'll be. There's no, you can't even ask questions about what should be. Should I do this or should I do that? It's just what you're just going to do what you are going to do. And the only problem he was able to raise with the idea of a soul is that, it's beyond the realm of science. Well, it was defined that way when it's beyond the realm of the physical. Alright. What about different intelligence levels, internal consequences? I must explain this correctly. This is, in the Christian terms, this is God's gospel, not man's gospel. Each man or woman must deal with God as their evangelist, as the one calling out to them, not some person. If any person is allowed to be, an evangelist for God, or have some part in what God is doing, they're just lucky to help. Everything that happens to you in your life is coordinated by God to draw you to Him. It's not like, you have to hear the message from some person. It's any person who gets to be part of that, is just lucky to be part of what God is doing. And usually we fail at it. Why create hell along with the people who will go there? Yeah, okay. This is a classic argument that either evil exists or God exists, and since we're not willing to say evil doesn't exist, then we have to say God does not exist. But what if both evil exists and God exists? This could only be possible if God has morally sufficient reasons for allowing evil, perhaps letting you control your life. If you can't go away from God and into hell when you want to, then you don't control your life. Why can't you repent after you die? Again, this argument says that people are either allowed to repent after they die, or they are not. And the third option we need to introduce is, what if people won't repent after they die? This would make sense alongside the fact that many people get different lifespans. And can I be me and still experience eternal bliss? Okay, again, this argument says it's either the present you or you in eternal bliss. But can you change if given the option by God? Can eternal bliss be something where you forever grow closer and closer to the perfection that God is? Thanks, bye.